anywhere. Fox Business Opportunity, pure and simple.
Welcome back. Healthcare reform on the ropes, the president on the beach. And don't get me wrong, the big guy certainly deserves time off as much as anyone. But if this healthcare reform is so important and so now and so crucial now, why take a vacation right now? Why are any of them taking a vacation right now? Let's ask the Fox Biz All-Stars, Jonathan Honig, Todd Schoenberger, Tracy Burns, Jonas Max Ferris. Todd, what do you make of that?
You know, Neil, I can't understand why these presidents have to take time off as it is. I mean, after all, this guy did beg us for this job. He's, 200 days into this, into his term, and he's already taken a vacation. Not to mention the fact that this health care bill happens to be the cornerstone for his first term, or hopefully his only term. I mean, in my mind, why is this guy taking a vacation? I would think that his peers on the Democratic side might be raising their eyebrows, but yet again, they're probably even at the beach.
You know, Jonas, I was thinking of this in terms of when Fox Business Network was launching. As you know, we formally launched in October 2007.
I don't know. I was on vacation.
I know, and you didn't care. But we worked our asses off, and no one could take so much as like
lunch.
half a day. Really, lunch. And in fact, that lunch rule still exists. Actually, I get around it. My point is that
literally around
when you are, be careful, pal. Whoa. Robbie, be ready. But my point is that, you know, when something so big is so close, you don't diddle-daddle, right?
There's a few issues here. First of all, I don't think...
You've got a few issues already.
Just because the Democrats are saying this is a really important issue that has to be dealt with now doesn't mean they actually think that to the point where they wouldn't go on vacation.
Exactly. It's not important to them. They lied. It is not important.
This is not the first thing the governments have sold us as so important it has to be done now that it has to be done now, and yet they don't even act like it's that important. So that's number one. Number two, I actually don't understand why presidents take as much vacation as they do. This will not be the first administration that takes a lot of vacation.
Oh, come on.
It's a 4-year job. I mean,
Neil, come on. This is not like it's not like the president is going to be sitting on the beach at Sandals in Montego Bay. Okay, I mean, it's not like he's just kicking off for a week.
No. I agree with that, and I say the president it's important to take time off. My issue, Jonathan, the one I'm going to pick up with Tracy is, look, pedal to the metal. This is crucial time. You know, the 8 weeks, 10 weeks before the launch of this network. You know, I wasn't at Ponderosa Steakhouse. All right, I was at Ponderosa Steakhouse, but I was working.
But let's face it, it's not like the guy's going to lose his deposit on the trip or anything like that. I mean, dear Lord, even a month from now, I think this whole administration has been a PR disaster. That's what it is.
No, I wouldn't just blame the administration. If all of you are saying, we got to get health care done, got to.
Okay, fine, then all of them. But you know what? I canceled my vacation. Everyone canceled their vacations. Everybody, all the American people are canceling their trips because they can't afford them right now. And this guy, in the middle of it all,
what you're really saying is the
president
he should take a staycation at the White House like all Americans are doing because there's a recession right now. Although, to John's point, he is actually speaking about the health care thing at various whistle stops. I guess it's not a really whistle, that's a jet stop at this point. But
well, you're just texting me since your first comments. So just, no offense, just remove him, Rob, because he's now irritating me. But no, Jonathan Honig, the only thing I'm saying here is I do not begrudge the president taking vacation at all. It doesn't bother me at all. But he is the best spokesman any chance of health care has right now, this reform. Whether you like it or not, he's the guy. So when he sort of takes himself out of play for a while, and you're right, a president is never really out of play, whether he's in Martha's Vineyard or Peru. But nevertheless, he's taken the momentum away and leaving it in the hands of some of these bunion heads who can't get out of their own bad press.
Well, Neil, I mean, he has been speaking about it, of course, quite a bit for the last few months. And most Americans, when polled, don't see health care as being the emergency as the president has really painted it as. In fact, they're frightened by his efforts and many efforts on the Democratic side to kind of push it through and force it through.
Maybe you're right, Jonathan. And Todd, maybe that's exactly what these guys see. That, look, the American people know this is no big deal, and so we're not going to make a big deal.
Well, how about this, Neil? How about this for a spin? What if he's actually thinking that he is defeated on this thing? Maybe he has to take a step back on this. I mean, didn't Bush 41 actually go out on a fishing trip a couple of days before the election took place for his second term, or for the election for his second term? I mean, what is he thinking?
Well, maybe
now?
because if we're going to have a European healthcare system, perhaps a European vacation schedule, part and parcel.
This is all about the Kodak moment. This is all about him proving to everyone that he can do everything. He can solve healthcare reform and play paddleball on the beach with his girls at the same time. So we're going to get all these little fabulous photos of the girls running around in little J. Crew bikinis, and yet the world will be fine. That's what this is about. It is all about PR.
That thought alone of the press getting me in a bathing suit would be enough for me to say, I'm going to keep working. I'm just going to keep working. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. The Yodel crisis alert. When sugar is so sweet, it puts a hole in your wallet. A Yodel Fox News alert after this.